Security of the supply chain is important. And I'll call attention to 13. No state should conduct or support ICT-enabled theft of intellectual property, trade secrets, or other confidential business information for commercial gain. I signal this one because it is one of those several norms which Presidents Obama and Xi negotiated, and both sides accepted it. And the effect was, according to press reports, that the number of intrusions for theft of intellectual property by the Chinese dropped precipitously, and this security company called FireEye had to reduce its workforce. So it's working. Number 15, states, and this is one I have a particular passion for myself, states should collaborate on research and development on security, privacy, and resilience. What am I saying? What does this say? I interpret this as follows. We'd all be safer if we could raise the level of security globally. If we can get all the script kiddies, the amateur hackers out of the system by making our systems more secure. You'll never achieve perfect security, but if you can elevate the level of security, the overall effect will be that we'll be able to focus on those organizations that are really criminal or those state organizations that are really dangerous. Under IT engineers should, I want to call attention, I'll read it to you, this norm is make use of the NIST, that's the National Institute of Standards and Technologies, framework for improving critical infrastructure security as a guide for improving the security of critical applications. This is one of those major achievements of the National Institute of Standards and Technologies. They produced a framework which is industry neutral. They negotiated this with they had an extensive comment period. They negotiated with many companies. Companies were already practicing good security methodology, advised on this, and now the community as a whole believes that this is a very important document that should be used as a guide. And under business firms, I can cite one, the last bullet, engage in information sharing of ICT hazards subject to reasonable safeguards with other companies and similar businesses. Under the Clinton administration, they passed the Critical Infrastructure Act, I think it was called, which empowered Homeland Security to take measures to improve critical infrastructures. And one of those measures that they recommended was the creation of industry sector organizations called Information Sharing and Analysis Centers, ISAC, pronounced ISACs. The first one come into being was the Financial Services ISAC. They sign all non-disclosure agreements with one another, not to steal each other's employees, to share information, and it has been very effective in dealing with ransomware attacks on banks and residents. Just recently, the electricity generators in North America came together to form the E-ISAC. And I had become familiar with that industry a few years back when I was being considered for the board of one of the organizations. And I found them to be very resistant to taking steps to make the grid more robust against cyber attacks. That's changed now. That's for the better. Under educators, influences, and institutions, I want to highlight the second bullet. Ensure that IT engineers are taught the skills necessary to produce safe, reliable, and secure ICT products and services. That's an appeal to academic computer scientists to teach in the area of security. And I'm happy to say that my university, Brown University, has taken important measures to do that. We've made some very important hires recently, including that of Seni Kamara, who's sitting there, who joined us from Microsoft Research. So with that, thank you, and on to the next party. Thank you.